well, thank you very much for setting that perspective. Oh, that's your plant.
That's a truck. Yeah.
Well, but sorry, yeah, but behind there is the. Yeah, very good. But let me ask this question though.
About the truck.
No, it's a really nice truck. Yeah. Biodiesel, I hope. No, that's right. Yeah. So, anyway, here's the question, and this may be information you don't make public. But what is Synlay's value of the milk that you're generating, the value you're generating on your milk compared with the Fonterra payout? Can I just ask one subsidiary question first? Is all the milk still produced by your own farms, or are you actually buying in milk from some other farms?
The milk that we're brand new, okay, and so this is a sort of a 10, 20-year play. Yeah. The milk that we are processing today, about 20% of it comes off our own farms and the rest comes off other farms. Now that's a change from when I first started talking to you about this. And that's because we realised that what we did before we built the plant is we wandered around talking to customers. And we would say, this is what we want to do, this is the sort of, we've looked at your business a bit and we think that you might be interested in this product. And they'd say, we are. That looks really exciting. Fits with this opportunity over here. But for us to launch it, you'll need, show us your scale-up plans. Right, and so when we reflected back on our own farming operations, it just wasn't going to stick. Yeah. And so we've gone much broader than our own farming operations, and we've had to think a lot about how do we work with other farmers to make sure that they can do things differently as well, produce different sort of milks. Now, that said, we've produced our first special milks in our first season of operation. We've commissioned a small piece of plant that is specifically there to help us go through this product launch, development, scale-up part of the deal. And we'll have about 4 or 5 different products under production this year. They're still quite a small percentage of our overall production, contribute a hell of a lot to our bottom line, and we see them growing through time.
Can you briefly describe what those products are like and relative to the price of whole milk powder? What sort of premium are you getting for them?
I'll give you a well-known example, because there's no trade secrets in it. Colostrum. Colostrum is a product that is in a completely different value chain to milk powder, right? And it has a different set of customers who view it differently, who are prepared to pay completely different amounts for the product. They might use it in small, a lot of it goes into infant formulas as it happens, or it might go into pills or some other form. Whole milk powder today, we're selling, Kiwi terms, $4,000, $4,500 a tonne. Colostrum we're selling for $50,000 a tonne. And there are hyperimmune colostrums that we're working on, hopefully producing next year, that can sell between $500,000 and $600,000 a tonne. Right, now that's what I have in my mind as value transformation. Now, small volumes, admittedly, not something the whole industry can do, but something that small specialist companies can do, and some of these things grow.
Yeah. But here's the crucial question. Yep. How much are you paying those farmers who are supplying you with milk, and how does that stack up against the Fonterra payout?
Oh, I see. Look, we as a start-up company, we have to, the reality is in any industry when you're trying to get raw materials and you're new, you have to pay a bit more to get your milk. Now, because of the dynamics of the industry, we pay our farmers, we promise to pay them less, which sounds a bit strange, but because of the sheer structure of Fonterra, the alternative, they're quite happy to sell their milk to me for a bit less than they would have otherwise sell it to Fonterra for. But if they're doing something special, then they get a premium to that. And it can be quite a big premium. So colostrum, for example, they get a huge premium. Yeah. Very small volumes, but a big premium. That's at the extreme.
Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you.